Making changes to the way you work or live has historically been difficult. Humans are quite adverse to change. I believe it's a defense mechanism to keep one safe. But the instinct has trickled down to modern society and proves quite problematic in many people's day-to-days when trying to instill changes in the way that they work. For myself, I experienced quite this problem when trying to develop my ability to use source control. For a long time, when I made stuff for myself, I wouldn't use source control. Initially because I didn't need it, and then after a bad experience trying to use GitHub to distribute a demo, I thought that all projects on Git and similar source controls were exclusively public, and didn't bother to go back. Other programs and methods of file sharing, like OneDrive, met my needs for the time. But let's get to the point where 2021 starts rolling around, and suddenly I have projects where I'm not the only person who needs to edit them. I began trying to find a way of uploading my projects selectively private to GitHub, which seemed to be in my brain the only free option to handle source control. As we know though, that is not the case. Eventually, I found Bitbucket. Atlassian's Bitbucket is definitely meant to be there as a workflow hook where a service is really useful and free to start, but as you expand it begins to cost a lot. But nonetheless, it is a simple but effective source control cloud provider, currently hosting approximately 30 of my projects, from historical deprecated ones to live ones that I use every day. But no, that's not where the story ends. I am bad at commits. Moreover, I'm bad at branching. The majority of me learning about how to use source control was the most basic of clone and pull commands, which is effectively all that I use. I didn't learn effective branching or tagging good practice, so all of my commits ended up looking kind of samey. When launching something big, I'd have the common sense to at least describe it, but most of the time, kind of just nothing. And this problem is still here. I still haven't learned these things, as it would take significant time and likely require change to my workflow. The problem is that I justify lacks of change due to the time pressures my work places me under, that I can do it when I'm less busy. Well, now I am less busy, and I've yet to start doing it. So I hope I can use this video to hold myself up to a higher standard and change that. It is something I wish I had developed sooner. Seeing these projects expand and develop via their commit history is always exceedingly interesting to watch, so it's a shame that so few of my projects have that because of my inability to learn and change. With that said, I'm going through a process of review and development before offering more commissions, so consider hiring me. I'm looking for new clients for my software engineering business, Nickel Software, that builds commercial and personal software for any and all needs, from simple informational websites to responsive services with desktop integration. We're happy to provide and service websites, mobile apps, commercial desktop software, and server-side applications. For more information and contact details, please head to nickelsoft.co.uk. Thanks for your consideration. Nice. Gonna stop